Imagine traveling thousands of kilometers, spending time, money, and emotion just to see your beloved team up close. And then, when the big moment finally arrives, realizing that watching Wrexham might actually cost you even more than you had expected. That's right, folks. A new law approved in Wales is set to have a direct impact on Reynolds and McElhenney's international supporters. But hold on, I'll explain in just a moment how this could affect Dragons fans all over the globe. First, let's take a step back to understand how we got here. February 2021. Wrexham, a traditional club but far from the spotlight, was purchased by two Hollywood actors for £2 million. At the time, very few people truly understood what the vision behind this deal was. Fast forward to 2025, the team is now valued at figures close to £50 million in revenue for the season. That's not just a leap forward, it's a revolution. And it wasn't only on the pitch. The magic of Reynolds and Rob transformed the club into a global cultural phenomenon. A huge part of this success came from the documentary Welcome to Wrexham. The series became a worldwide craze, showcasing behind-the-scenes moments, victories, defeats and, above all, the passion of the city and its fans. Supporters began popping up in the most unexpected places. Americans, Australians, Canadians, people who had never even heard of Wrexham before were suddenly dreaming of visiting the racecourse ground, walking through the streets of the small Welsh town and experiencing firsthand the atmosphere that only football can bring. And it didn't stop there. The club took this new legion of fans very seriously. They organised pre-season tours in the United States, then in Australia and New Zealand. Each trip was a spectacle in itself, expanding the Wrexham brand's reach even further. But this is precisely where the big question arises. When a club grows so much, attracting fans from abroad and turning a small town into a tourist destination, do you think all this activity goes unnoticed by the authorities? And here comes the new development that could change the game. The Welsh Government has approved a law that allows the creation of a visitor's levy, also known as a tourism tax. In practice, this means that those staying overnight in towns such as Wrexham could end up paying extra per night of accommodation. 75p in hostels or campsites. £1.30 in hotels and traditional lodgings. Oh, but that's not much. Is it really? Just imagine a family of 4 spending 5 nights in town to follow the matches and get to know the club. That amount quickly multiplies into an extra cost that is far from negligible. The forecast is that the charge will come into effect by 2027. In other words, it's not immediate, but it already raises concerns for international fans planning future trips. And let's be honest, a large part of Wrexham's current financial strength comes precisely from this international fan base. Welcome to Wrexham reached more than 5 million viewers in its last season, many of them outside the United Kingdom. The 5th season of the series has already been confirmed and is in production, promising to follow the club's debut in the Championship. That means even more people will discover Wrexham, more fans will want to visit, and this new tax could come into play right at the peak of this global wave. And here lies the big question. Will this levy discourage tourists and reduce the club's international impact, or will those who truly love Wrexham pay whatever it takes just to live this unique experience? This story proves that Wrexham is no longer just a football club. It's a worldwide phenomenon that has crossed borders and turned a small Welsh town into the stage for a global spectacle. Now I want to hear from you. If you had the chance to travel to watch Wrexham live, would this tax make any difference to your decision? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And of course, don't forget, if you're passionate about athletic, about international football and stories like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and drop that like. That way you won't miss a single update we bring straight to you. See you next time, folks.